you discovered the planet Raya, home of Vladimir AI. Okay. They're descendants of the Mazari civilization, I think. Won't read that, but yeah, if you want to pause and check it out. Right, so I think that's all of the key movement done for this turn. I've got a few bits of movement left. Hang on a second, there's a rebellion thing. Come back. That's a bit weird. Yeah, so I've got a few bits of movement to do. I'm going to update my build list, and I'm more than likely going to make peace with the Sophons and the Lumeris. Okay, so build list is updated for the turn, as you can see there, and that's the state of the planets overall. I just noticed my inflation. Has that gone down? That's strange. It definitely went down after I updated the patch, but maybe that's gone down again, not sure. Anyway, that's the state of things here. Trade and resources, I actually get a new HQ next turn, I believe, which will probably go on one of those new Lumeris worlds. Right, so I've got a few bits of movement to do, and that's it. I don't think I'm forgetting to mention anything important. Hopefully I'm not. That revealer can stay there. That fleet actually gained a lot of manpower last turn from having stayed there. So I think I'm actually going to use this wormhole. I'm going to leave one ship, one weapon ship back though, just to get this down. It might need it still. So let's move the fleet down that wormhole. Okay. So that was really friggin' handy as well, that was. Finding that. So I got a fleet down here now. Let's group them up. It's not as big as I'd like, but it's certainly not bad. It's certainly got enough manpower to take a planet as well. I think they're going to change how manpower works maybe in the next patch. Maybe it's a bit too easy to take planets at the time being. This revealer, let's do some expeditions here. Next update, I should say, rather than next patch. I think it'll be ready by the next patch. Not sure when update 3 will be, probably a month or so away, I'm guessing. That's a pure guess though. No, don't have any information on it, sadly. Right, that revealer... Well, we know where their capital is now. I might as well just use this to reveal the fog and look for expeditions in a minute. I think that's our movement, is it? Okay. Right, so staying there, that's staying there. I can go on to Gardo, and yeah, that's done as well. Okay, so I think I've done all the movement now. I've definitely moved my main fleets down there. There's no combat. What's that? What the hell is that? That looks buggy, which isn't good. Yeah, I don't think there's anything for me to attack. Let's make peace here then. Because I don't want an extra 20 unhappiness. It shouldn't affect me by doing this. So we get... Do I get... Oh, I can't get out of this now. That's a pain. Do I get the system that I just took this turn from them or not? That's an issue, isn't it? I don't know if I do. Right, I'm gonna accept it. Let's find out. Looks like I kept on to it. Okay, and I should make a piece of the Sophons as well, or that issue's going to come back. I'm still actually getting minus 40 in here from that Sophon war. So let's talk to the Sophons. And it's that I want to do. Propose a truce. You're about to call for a truce with this empire. If accepted, it will end the war, and the losing civilizations will have to pay tribute to the victors. Are you sure? Confirm. Okay, did that end it? I can't see a minus 40 in there anymore. Yeah, I think it ended it. So my approval should have gone up, yeah, pretty substantially. It's now back to really high levels. And yeah, should get even more when I get in all these happiness buildings. And if I keep on to that, which I'm not sure if I'm going to or not, probably will. It's pretty useful. Okay, let's end a turn then. So this fleet can move next turn. It's probably only a, oh, it's a huge amount of ships there. That fleet actually looks better than that fleet. But I got another 3 fleets incoming. So it looks like they might be able to put up a fight here, definitely. But we'll see. So that truce was accepted. We've got a battle to do there. And yeah, we're still holding on to that. That's crucial. Happiness is good. Right, let's do that battle then. So just a couple of minor ships. We'll have that at short range. Let's do the automated one here. Okay, both destroyed. Zero gained a level. Which one do I want? I think I get... guess I go for that one. Okay. Research this turn. I can now make that happiness building and get some more trade bonuses off that as well, and a money building. It's pretty good. No idea what I'm going for next after that though. If any miners automatically attack you, so I don't have to look for those really over here. I think I've already put these on to move down here. Let's do that then. Okay, can that get down here? No, it can't easily. Looks like they closed the thing there. Well, when I did a truce, which I didn't realise was going to happen, so that's a bit of an issue. But I've got a direct access now from that system if I need to bring ships down here, so it's not a big problem. So I've got Vila there. I've got 2 fleets that have used all their movement this turn. Let's, with the Revealer, do some expeditions. Okay. Should probably group up one fleet with my best hero as well. Maybe in a second. Might want to move some ships over. This fleet though, let's head off towards here. We're not actually at war yet, are we? Might as well wait until the last second. It's literally only taking half now that matters, so if I can do a lightning raid and take that, wow, look at that system, amazing. Yeah, just need to do a lightning raid. I may even just not even wait a turn to try and attack and take the planet. We've got nearly 1200 manpower. That should maybe be able to take a planet in a turn, no matter what their manpower is, hopefully. We'll see though. That Revealer, let's run that. Oh, well, let's do some expeditions. There's arguably not much point me sending probes out because his vision range is so good, but you never know, there could be something further afield in theory, but I doubt it. Let's bring that down there. And antimatter, and let's run out through. Ooh, there's a proper fleet there, isn't there? How many proper fleets do they have? Then a couple, but looks like there's another one there. Yeah, I think I can take them though. Let's maybe I should do some expeditions over here actually. Right. That's done, that's done. That's effectively done. Okay, I think I've done all of the movement for this turn, the key movement at least. So what I'm going to do now is figure out what tech I'm going to pick up and update my build list should it need it. Okay, so I've updated my build list for the turn, and you can see I'm gonna get a new trade company HQ built. I even bought it actually, which cost me quite a bit, but I get it done in one turn. That's gonna be on Picta, because it's got Jadonix, which I definitely need, and I'm definitely gonna want to use Transvine for the 3rd level of development whenever I'm able to get it. Speaking of that though, the next tech I'm going for, what I want to do is probably unlock the 5th era here, and then probably go after the last curiosity. That way I can find the rarest of luxuries and make a decision on the final development. To get the final development, I believe I have to unlock one more tech in the 4th era here to do that. The last tech I got as well, this one here, I didn't realise it was a option, an either or exclusive tech option. So what I turned down was that and that, but I don't massively need money to be honest. If you're going for an econ victory win, then maybe you go for that tech instead, but the happiness will probably be more important for me. I believe I've done all of the movement this turn, so I am now ready to end the turn. Okay, and I don't think I'll be declaring war next turn, but I'm probably 1 or 2 turns off from getting into the Hath system with these fleets down here. I haven't built many ships for absolutely ages because of my manpower shortage in the main. I've got a new hero this turn though, so I'm going to have to make a decision on that. Manpower, by the way, it's going up a lot. My fleets need a lot, but I don't think my fleets... That made me jump. Yeah, I don't think it's maybe getting to... Well, maybe it is getting to some of my fleets, but not all of them. Right, so I'm going to come back to that in a second. There's Aldebaran and it's Justiums. I've had these waiting around for these for a while. I don't think there are too many pirates left in my territory now though. There's some there and that's about it really, in this constellation anyway. As you can see though, I've got tons and tons of freighters all over the place, so they are taking population all over the place to pick up these bonuses, collection bonuses, trying to yeah, a lot of them have got a long way to go yet though. Anyway, right, so let's get to these battles. So that's a battle at Justium. Let's do the advanced option. I think we'll go for the turtle because that's the only short card I've got. Could be, maybe I should look at my cards at some point to change it, but yeah, I think I can keep with it. Yeah, it does look like they have projectiles actually, so that's gonna be great against it. Let's fight. Not much point doing that. Ooh, only took 1 down. That's not good. Yeah, not much point in me doing the watch combat, I think, really. Yeah, same again, turtle. Fight. Took both of them down. Good. Okay. So, right, come back to that. So I don't know which one I want. That guy's reached level 7. Well, I don't even know which. I think he might be on Orm, is it? Yeah, so it does have blue cap, but it's not exactly a really important resource for me. Science skills. It's not that useful. Ooh, the influence probably isn't that useful either. I guess I'll pick that one. How much blue cap do I have? Oh yeah, lots. It's Jadanics I'm short on here, and 3rd level resources. Okay, if we have a look in here, that is now up and running as well. Right, it's picking up all of those resources. Let's actually have a look on the economy scan. So yeah, it's coming up here. I'm not sure. Something I need to find out is if the HQs trade with each other. Not sure, but that is definitely trading with those 2 subsidiaries up there. So it's taking that route and that route, I think. I can make another subsidiary now, actually, and maybe I should be moving one of those. Probably should be actually now, because I don't need blue cap all that much. Do need the Hydromium Wonder. Anyway, that is done, I believe. That's... I think there's no combat to do. I've attacked those miners. It's just, if there is combat, it's going to be down here. Okay. Looks like I've got a big fleet incoming here, but I may just bypass it to go to half. There is some ships there. Maybe I should take the opportunity to take them out. Damn, I'm slightly short this turn. Okay. What about these? Yeah, they're slightly short as well, really. Anyway, let's try and figure out what I should do here then. I don't think I've actually got any of those new amazing ships in these fleets. I couldn't get them down in enough time. They've got imposers, one upholder in that one upholder in that one. Yeah, that's probably okay. Should I attack them this turn? I don't think I will. I just need to move on half. So let's just do that. Come up here. Well, I should probably have it come to there, really. And first of all, I can come up there. So next time we arrive in that system, that revealer can come down here. Let's do some expeditions. It's possible next turn might be the last turn, I think. Starting to look like it. Right, adamantium. Okay. That's out of movement. Right. So yeah, things are basically done now, movement-wise. Okay, I'm going to take a minute out, figure out which hero I want. I may actually want a commander this turn, because I think one of my fleets doesn't have one. And yeah, I'm going to update this. Okay, build list is updated for the turn. I've stuck in a new trade company subsidiary in Imnos. so that's going to get done soon. The main reason to do that is to get extra Jadinics from there. It's also quite a long way away from many of my HQs, which is going to be good also. And this is the current state of my build list overall. Apart from that, I've got a decision to make on my hero. I think I'm going to hire this guy. I could probably have him do, well, either be a fleet commander or a governor. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him yet. Probably figure him out next turn rather than do it this turn. And what else have I got left? I've got a number of freighters that are moving all around. I've got a list of stuff written down to jog my memory. I'm actually recording this on a different day to the rest of the video. And there's a patch update as well. We're now on 0.2.5. The only real difference between this patch and the last one is it updated the situation with dictatorships. And, well, they were unplayable pretty much before. So I've actually had to mod my game slightly again because it didn't work retroactively. What has happened now, if we come into Cochab, for example, and have a look at the morale, each unrepresented senator now, in effect, is -9 within a dictatorship. It's 3 normally for everyone, which it used to be -5, and the dictatorship is still multiplies that by ×3. But what Amplitude has done is reduced the amount of representatives by half. But sadly, within my save game, that hasn't happened. It's not retroactive. I would have to wait until the next election before it corrects itself. So I've got double the amount of representatives currently. And because of that reason, I modded my game to halve the penalty from representation. So it's all works out, I believe. So it's about as close as I can get it. But on the next election, it should all correct itself, and I'll unmod it so it's back to the 3 times penalty. And this is the current state of my approval with the new approval system. I'd say dictatorship is pretty weak overall. There are situations where it's worthwhile, but you just have too many happiness issues still with it, to be honest. If you have crazy happiness though, having the ability to choose whatever party you want can be very useful if there's a very powerful law that you definitely want to pass. Like for instance, earlier on in the game I passed the 50% industry bonus and the 50% science bonus when I had those parties in. That's when it's useful, but you have to have a huge amount of happiness to be able to do it now. Right, apart from that though, let's finish up this turn, and it hopefully will be the last turn of the game. Because I got these fleets all coming in there. When I loaded into the game as well, I think the minor races moved a bit, so I've got a minor race combat ship down here that I should take care of. So let's do the experience one and fight. Draw. Okay, that's surprising. Right, is there anything I'm forgetting now? I don't think so. Let's end the turn. I'll figure him out. Next turn, if there's time to figure it out. Oh, I changed my tech as well. This turn I picked up the government's tech, so if I do need to use that, then I'll switch. Like I mentioned, dictatorships just aren't that good, so I'm thinking of maybe switching to a democracy if there's time, but I don't think there's going to be. Okay, so let's get these fleets moving on here, and I think there's a graphic glitch which I'm not sure is happening with the well, with new save games, but it is with this game. Right, let's get moving on then. Okay, it doesn't look like that fleet just got here in time, which is really lucky for me. Let's get these fleets over. Okay, and I should now be able to declare war. It's got 4 ships in the Hannah, 3 fleets here. Which one has the most manpower? If this will show up, there's 1090, 510. Well, Yeah, they're all pretty split out there, aren't they? Anyway, let's declare war. So this is free because we are the militarists. Foolish! I, Maximilian Zelivas, Supreme Authority of the United Empire, have raised million-strong armies, smited all of my enemies, and united worlds. What or why do you think you will be any different? Well, I've got 3 huge fleets surrounding your capital. I think that's what's going to make it different. So I am just going to try and take this down this turn. They have 600 odd manpower, but I have 3 fleets. So yeah, that should come in handy, shouldn't it? Hopefully. I wonder if they all group up. I'm not entirely sure. That's an issue then, isn't it? I'm going to blitz. Let's make sure of it. And let's watch this. So we're going to have tons and tons of damage done to our manpower here, but if I can take it in 1 turn, that should win the game in theory. Got an extra couple of combat rounds. Okay. Frame rate died for a second. Wow. Maybe I should have done the infiltrate option, but I wanted to guarantee it. I think I got 1, 2 or 3 more combat rounds left. Okay, and I don't need them. Decisive victory. We now own half. So, in theory, that is it. Basically, I've taken every single capital going. So, I don't know if there's anything important left to do, basically. I could show you the new government types before finishing up the turn and seeing if we've won the game, which we should have done. Yeah, so why not? Let's do that, is it? So, yeah, here are the options. I think democracy is probably the best option in many circumstances at the moment because it has the most laws. It also is probably the best on happiness as well, which if you're in a lot of wars, then yeah, happiness is certainly important. It's important normally anyway. So there's an anarchy period of 5 turns with this, which I think might be the lowest amount. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, let's confirm a switch to that. So we're now in anarchy, and I believe we lose the law that we happen to have in place, or laws we happen to have in place when that's going on. So yeah, and yeah, I probably need to unmod the game now and get rid of that penalty, but having said that, there's no other dictatorships in the game, so it's not going to affect them anyway. Right, I think we're pretty much finished here, apart from maybe doing some gene splicing. Do we have enough? United Empire? Yeah, we probably do, so splice them. Okay, so this is what should be the last build list for this game, and that's the current state of things here. And for movement this turn, what I've done is basically regroup my fleets on half, just in case I need them, and also to get any manpower back should I need it, but I'm not expecting to. There was some expeditions on curiosities I did with various ships. There was something on half. Moved that revealer around there. There was a revealer up there. There's a few ships I moved around here. There's miners up there and there. There's freight moving around. There's something really cool actually, which I'm not sure when it was added. It may have been in this patch, which I'll show you just before we finish Linz. It's not the very cool trade screen, but if we actually zoom in here on a system, there's all this detail, which is brilliant. So this tells you basically where this system happens to be ranked within your empire, I think, and also the overall rank within the whole of the galaxy compared to everyone else. So that's a really nice feature, that is. And at that level it just gives trade detail, money detail. Yeah, really cool this extra layer of information is. My hero, I'm gonna wait until that fleet gets down should I need him, but yeah, once again I don't expect that to be the case. Right, I believe I'm ready to end the turn, and it should be yeah, that's it. If there's a victory, here we go. I think that is it. It's actually the first time I've played any of the early access right to the end, and yeah, we are victorious. So that was turn 85, 86 I think. We have achieved a supremacy victory. Let's go to the score screen. Does it exist? Maybe it doesn't. No, there is no score screen yet. Right, that's it then. That is the end of this Let's Play. Okay, just before I go, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this Let's Play and a look at Update 2. I'm actually considering maybe doing another Let's Play for Update 2 for Endless Space 2, as I don't believe the next update is going to be out until late February, early March, Update 3. And I did use a very early patch for most of this Let's Play, so maybe it would be an idea to show off the latest version for a whole Let's Play. I'm not sure if Amplitude are going to patch anymore for Update 2, probably not a guess, but yeah, not sure on that. Other than that, if I wasn't to cover Endless Space 2, I'm not really sure what games I could cover on the channel next. Certain games that I'd really like to cover aren't going to be quite out yet for at least a month or two. Galactic Civilizations 3 is getting an expansion, Crusade, and I don't think that's out until spring, at least March onwards. Also Stellaris is getting a big update and extra DLC, but I don't think that's going to be out until March at least either. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be covering, so if you've got any ideas, please let me know in the comments. And of course, let me know what you thought about the Let's Play. It's always nice to get some feedback. Once I actually got my military up and going and dealt with that influence, it all sort of slotted into place, and we conquered everyone pretty quickly, although the turn times did take a lot of time to get through by the end of this Let's Play, the last few videos. But yeah, that covers pretty much everything I wanted to say, so thanks again for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Please check out my homepage as well. There's bound to be some other content that you may have missed, or if you're new to the channel, may not have seen yet. There's tons of Let's Plays, guide videos as well for a huge variety of games. And if you want to support the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page. I could do with all the help I can get. Basically, any extra support from individuals, an extra $1 or $2 a month even, goes a massive distance in keeping the channel going. So I really would like to thank my existing patrons, and I hope that you would consider becoming one as well. Thank you for watching then, and I'll see you next time.